Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play on Bucks County, PA. Just logged back in and I did go ahead and update the map, but I thought that it would just pick up where I left off if I didn't create a new save game. Just to get the new custom soils, you would have to create a new save game to get the custom soil, so I thought that's the only reason you needed to start a new game, but I jumped back in and we're back on day 1 of early spring. And if y'all remember in the last episode, I parked this 8760 in our workshop. Our workshop's gone. So I wanted to show this to let y'all know, hey, I'm going to have to start over. That's fine. I did it myself, so that's okay. We'll start over and get us back on Bucks County and do a Let's Play series. And yeah, let's get into it. So loading into Bucks County here, and I was just sitting here thinking, on the mod hub, when on the changelog, he said TNT modding said that they reduced the slot count. So I'm wondering if they took out the that Lone Oak shed, the workshop. So let's go check that out real quick. It's gone. So can you place it? Well, let's see. It would be under sheds, yeah. Let's see if we can put it down. It's not here. Now let's try this first. Alright, let's buy that. Now trying to place it, because I know some of the mods don't come up until you purchase the property, but no, it's still not there. Oh boy. Well, that's a bummer. It's gone. I really hate that. Now, was the Lone Oak workshop released on the mod hub? If it is, I can go and install it and we can put it down, because I really liked that workshop and I've wanted it here for this Let's Play series. It was really nice to have. So let me work on that for a minute and we'll get back with y'all. Back. And it took me a little bit, but I did not find the Lone Oak workshop in the mod hub, so we won't be getting that one back. However, I did find something new. So, and I apologize for having to start over, but since we're starting over, let's go ahead and set this up the way that we want it. Well, the way I want it. I did find a new, of course, the machine shops had just got released. So there they are. That's the large ones without the workshop trigger. Oh my. Where'd the... Hang on. We do have the storage sheds, but where's the medium one? I found this one, so this is the one I want to use. It's a medium workshop, and it does have a workshop trigger in it. We just gotta figure out, why is it saying it's colliding with an object? There's nothing here. Well, this might be a little harder to do than anticipated. I wonder if the medium workshop shed is in here. Oh, there they are. Well, let's try to put one of these down. Which one do I want to use? The white and black one. I don't want to use the red one, or green one, or blue one. This one looks good. Can we put this down anywhere? It says it collides with an object. Excuse me, but oh. So this is what I got so far. I'm really not sure if I like the way it looks. So we pull in here. We got our workshop with our lifts here. This is, I can't wait to use this. This is pretty neat. Let's turn our help window on here. Okay. And no, I should have watched the video on this being released first, but so this is the lights and raised vehicle. Oh, it even sounds nice, and it does have a workshop trigger. Yes, amazing. Okay, so what we're gonna do, well, let's take a look at this one first, because I haven't seen this one. I found this workshop in the process of trying to find the Lone Oak workshop. Got some storage side over here, and it's a neat little workshop. I mean, I do like it. Can you go up the ladder? Hey, you can go up the ladder. So, the one thing I don't like is you can't. It'd be cool to be able to go in the offices and be able to use, you know, the offices and whatnot. But got the workshop trigger. Pretty cool little shed. I will try to put the modders that created this in the description below if I remember to do so. Hopefully I do, because they deserve the credit for what they do. So there's that medium workshop, machine shed with workshop, sorry. So we'll go ahead and sell that one. Yes, sell it, because don't wait a minute. Oh, did it explode and make a crater? Alright, we gotta fix that. Fixed. Alright, there we go. So we got this workshop. So let's man, I've been used up some money already. I sold everything at the farm that you start at. This is the only piece of property that we own now. So we'll start here, and I'm thinking, since I'm starting over, should I go back to doing what I was doing, or should we go a different direction? Decisions, decisions, decisions. So we do have Precision DLC, and I did let me get this guy's name. So I want to thank Basilio Zapatero. I hope I did not butcher your name. I apologize if I did. He told me about Amish Land Geo, so that's the geo I went and installed. Thank you, Basilio, for the recommendation. I did not have a geo on when we first started this series, so now that we started over, I went and got the Amish Land Geo from the Mod Hub, and that's what we're using now. So, decisions. You know what? We got a new start, so let's just start new. Okay. We have our one field over here. Right here. Field 24. And go to here, and it is 1.77 hectares. That's the field, right? It's not counting all this land, I hope. We got this field here. We have our horse paddock, so we can do some horse raising. And let's see here. Does it need to be? Wait, gotta go over here. And it does need plowing. That's exciting, because guess what we got? We got a new John Deere plow today. And go to plows. I cannot wait to use this thing. Where's it? Oh, there it is. The 2410 with a 12-meter working width, and it does take 200 horsepower. Y'all forgive me, I do have the hiccups today for some reason. So we are going to purchase that for $55,000. Thank you. Got it. Now we need a John Deere to pull it, and you know what John Deere I'm going to get. It's my new favorite John Deere. And yes, you guessed correctly. The 8760. We're going to leave it the 8760, because I do believe, oh, it's only 300, so the 8960 is 370, but we don't need that right now, so we're going to go with the US version. The duals, fuel tanks. Do I want to add an extra fuel tank to it? Not right now, we'll do it later if we need to. Oh, gotta do Michelin, baby, got to. So design, standard black, attachers, we are going to do the 3-point. Hitch, windows regular, engine setup, additional front lights, yes, sure, why not. Green star, we're going to need the GPS, yes, and $125,038, and that is mine. So there's that. Now, I'm not going to bore y'all with the details. We're going to go through, we're going to buy some more equipment. I'm going to get a regular John Deere tractor. We need a lime spreader, we need fertilizer, and the precision DLC equipment, the Scout, and we'll get us a John Deere Gator, and we're going to get started on this field right here. Field 24, our field. And I need to find a building to put here. We got to get some storage buildings put in here, so when y'all come back, we'll have all that. We'll have the storage, we'll have our tractors, and we will be in the field beginning our work. So I have it all set up. I got a bigger and better truck now. We got some equipment to start with, and here's our yard. Give y'all a little quick tour, won't take long. Stop right here, shut that off. So we got our workshop over here with the lift, and let's go ahead and lower that down. Does have, wait a minute. Oh, does that have to be up? Come on. Is it just me, or did our workshop trigger disappear? There was a workshop trigger here, and I just glitched through that door. Huh. I found a hole, guys. Okay. So, I'm a little concerned now. Where did my workshop trigger go? Huh. It's gone. Okay. So, I don't know what to do about that. The workshop trigger was right here, and now it's gone. Huh. That's not good. I need a workshop trigger. I want a workshop trigger on the yard. So, anyways, we'll figure that out in a little while. I've got this building. It's a Millennial Farm shed building. Go in here and get the right name for it. Yeah, the Millennial Farms Workshop is the one I purchased, and we got that set up here. We got our John Deere 7R with the front loader attacher on it and the pallet fork. We got our John Deere Gator here with the Scout hooked up to it to go take our soil samples. We got us a Wilson trailer, and I'm a sucker for old trucks, so we went ahead and went with the International Transtar. Got that in here. I like this workshop here because there's a lot of room in here. We can store a lot of stuff in here. So the only thing is, no workshop trigger. We got our 8760 with our John Deere plow here, the 2410, and that's our starting point. This is where we're at, and we still got $1 million, or $2 million almost. We do need to get a harvester, and I'll probably purchase another field. We still have to get our spreaders and such, and a seeder and a planter. So I've still got some things to get, but this is where we are to start for right now. Now this is going to bug me about this workshop trigger. Let me try to pull something in there and see if that fixes it. Well, the workshop trigger's not working, but hey, I wanted to see what this looked like for myself. Look at that. That is sweet, man. This is an awesome workshop. You can go under it. Look at that. Brand new exhaust. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So the update that came out for this, I got the Rambler or the Raptor? Rambler. Is, there's a new exhaust option on it, and I put that on there. And I'm not sure what it looked like before, but that's what it looks like now. Pretty sweet. Why is it? Huh. It's going into the oil pan, it looks like. Alright. So, there's that. Awesome truck. I love that truck. It looks good sitting up there, too. Alright, so now we're going to go and take the soil samples. I'll go do that real quick. I don't have to make y'all go through that again. Not much to it, just you know how it goes. And then we'll get out there and start plowing away at our field and getting it ready for planting. Alright, welcome back, guys. So I've been a little busy, done a little bit of work, bought some equipment, and yeah, so this is what we did. We now own field 23. I purchased a house to have a sleep trigger. We put it on field 23. I was trying to get it around the shop area here, but it wouldn't fit nowhere, and I didn't want to put it in field 24 because it's already small. I don't want to take away from that field, so we put it down here at the corner. Didn't take out, but maybe a little bit of the corner here of the field. So we're good. So we have a sleep trigger now. We did purchase field 23. That's going to make us some money and keep us up with our horses as far as materials like, you know, straw and oats, stuff like that. So yeah, and if you see this line right here, yeah, I went and purchased some equipment. So there's still one more thing I need to do here at the shop, and we'll do that here in just a second. So let's go take a look at this this equipment. So here we go. I purchased the harvester, the John Deere S780, and wondering why do you need that big old tank? Well, let me show you why I have that big old tank on there. Alright, so here's the S780, S790 John Deere series, $216,000. So it's cheaper than the other ones. And yeah. So when you go in here, now look at this, okay? The grain tank extensions. The factory foldable extension is $25,000. Just about. Look at the liters, the capacity. It's only 14,100 liters. Now, when I did this right here, look at that. Big tank, right? 22,905 liters. Look at the price for it. So, instead of 25,000, that's 6,000. Now, I didn't want one super ginormous big like that, so I went with this one, the Harvest Master XXXL, which is $4,800 and 19,380 liters, which is still more than the one that it comes with, or that it started off with at $25,000. So I mean look, this one's the same amount of liters, but only $1,800. That's crazy. That's weird how that works out. I don't know if that's a glitch or what, but so we went with this one. That's why I have such a big tank on there. But we got a good place to store that puppy. So we got the John Deere header, the 645D, I think it was, something like that. Got the header trailer, which I don't think is going to work. That's a pretty long header, pretty short trailer, but we're going to give it a shot. There's not many options when it comes to header trailers, unless you get the draper, and I didn't have a John Deere draper, so we'll go with that. Now I got the Converland seeder here. It does not have fertilizing with it. That's okay, because we got the Precision DLC, and we're going to lime it, plant it, and then fertilize it. So that's what we're going to have to do. So this one's nice. It's got a 12 meter working width. I think it only takes 200 or 240 horsepower to pull it, so we're good there. Nice little planter. Come with the Converland DLC pack. So we got our fertilizer that we used in the last video. We got a trailer here for, we're going to call it our horse trailer. We're going to haul our horses in it. We're going to get some horses going in our stable over there. Got the breed all, just the lower end one, single axle. Haul our lime and spread our lime with. Now, why do you have a loading wagon, you ask? Well, this is why. I was trying to save a little bit of money, and I believe this is going to work. I can pick up the straw after I do, wheat or barley. I can pick up the straw with this and then take it to the horse pen and then unload it on the at where the trigger is, and it'll spread it in the horse pen. I believe that's going to work. Now the reason I did that is because I didn't want to have to go buy a baler, buy a trailer to pick up the bales, buy a pail spike, and that machine that you put the bales in and it spreads the straw through the pen. I don't want to have to go and buy all that. I'm trying to save some money. So we went with this option, and I'm going to try to unload it directly into the pen and let it spread. And then we got our water trailer. So that's the equipment I just bought. Went on a little spinning spree, and I did it a cheapest way I could with buying nice equipment. And look, I still have $532,000 after I bought a $600,000 piece of property. Still, I'm spending my money wisely, and we're getting a lot of equipment. So there's one more thing I want to do. This truck, I like this truck. This truck is awesome. Is on our farmyard there, I'm going to go and I'm going to sell our grain silo. It is now sold. The reason for that is I want to put a different grain silo in. Now, nothing major, not something huge, because we don't need nothing huge. That might be an option. But what I had in mind, and I want a multi-fruit silo because I'm going to have a lot of straw, so, and possibly a lot of hay, so I'm going to need something to store that in. Now, we can go with the large multi-fruit silo. It's $180,000. I can go with the extra large for $275,000. Now the liters, that's $500,000. It's $250,000, so it's about half. 180 plus 180 is $360,000. So for half, we pay less than half more. So yeah, that's actually a good deal to go with that one instead. I think I said that right. I hope I didn't just sound too dumb, but I think I did that right, Yeah, because 180 is 360, 360,000. It's half the liters, so yeah, you're saving money by getting more. That makes sense. Anyways, this one's 609. Look at there. See, there's an option there. 275,000 to 169,000, and you get 690,000 liters. So that's an option there. The loan silo. Here's the mega silo I like to use. It's 200,000. Look at that, 5,400,000. Wow. I never really noticed it was that big. I was just like, man, I like that silo setup, so I started using it. I never looked at the liters on it. Wow, 9 million liters. We don't need nothing that big. The Millennium Farm silo, yeah, is nice. So I just want to see what this one looks like. Let's see what this looks like. There's my house. I meant to show y'all. Where's my... Oh, over here. So, where do we put this? See, here's an issue right here. There's room, space, can't be placed here. Can't be placed there. Oh, we can put it right in the smack dab middle. Oh, yeah. Let me do it like that. Oh. See, this is going to be the issue with this yard. Really, bro? You don't want me to put it right there. But you want me to put it right here. Okay. Alright, so our yard's coming together quite nicely, I think. This little buying silo here and our fertilizer and herbicide there, you can't move. Fuel tank, you can't move it. And I forgot to do this one here. Yep. But so those are kind of odd with where they're at. I can't move them, so we're gonna have to do with them where they are. But I'm liking the way this is coming along. So let's head down to the house and show you my house I got. These rims look really good on this truck too, by the way. I like it. So we're gonna drive up here, and there it is already. See, we're right across the street from the store, so it's pretty convenient. So So after I show you this house, we're going to, the next time you'll see me, we'll be plowing, and yeah, I probably took up most of the recording time setting all this back up again, and I apologize for that. And I did not paint this. I will have a driveway here eventually, but this is my house, so open that up. Hold on, I cannot see. There we go. But we'll get to plowing, and then depending on time, the next video we'll be doing our planting. And I'll do the liming off screen probably, and we'll get to planting and moving on forward from there. So here's the house. Looks a pretty nice house. I hope it has the it does have a sleep trigger because it has the house symbol on the map. So open this up, wipe our feet off, take our boots off, hang up our hat or jacket. There's no hat there. Got our coffee. Alright, I just jumped on the counter. Gotta have your coffee. Sink, microwave. It's a pretty neat little house. There's our fridge. Man, we got a lot of juice. Is that... oh, wow. We need a bigger TV. I want a big flat screen right there to play some Farming Sim on. Need a big TV. So, got our couch, dining room table, back door there. Let's see here. Here's one bedroom. Is this a sleep trigger? Yes, it is. I know I'm not tired. So there's that room. Do all of these doors open? No. This one does. We got a bathroom. Look at this. Shower. We got a washer. Oh, man. Come in here and take a shower. We can brush your teeth. Yeah. This door opens too. Oh, there's the toilet. Come in here and do our business. Alright, open this door. And it's a little bitty garage. Wait a minute. Okay. Pretty neat. Light switches. Do the light switches work? Nope. So there's our house. Neat little house. We did a nice job. So let me go and get our soil samples, and I think we're gonna have to do most of our work on day 2. Alright, so just want to let you guys know I had a little bit of technical difficulties. I actually recorded a lot. This video was actually, I was scared it was going to be too long, but it's it is going to be probably about 30 minutes maybe. But I recorded a lot, and I cannot find those recordings in my capture gallery or in the share factory. So I don't know what happened to them, where they went. I know I was recording, and I actually went over a lot and said a lot, but we'll go over it all in the next video. But this will be the end of this video. I do appreciate you guys watching. I hope you did enjoy. And we got our farm set up, and we're got one field plowed. We're plowing our bigger field now. So in the next episode we will begin seeding and putting seed in the ground. I am going to spread lime over this field and get our pH levels up. I will do that, but when y'all see me next, we will be putting seed in the ground. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please be sure to smash that like button and just push on that subscription right there. Subscribe to the channel for me, and turn on the notifications bells too. All of it is greatly appreciated. I appreciate all of you for everything you do. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya.